Uncorkscrewing your Yome and roof covering removal. 1. Using a screwdriver, go around the Yome, releasing slack from each of the ratcheting pulleys, allowing the eye bolt to move about 6 inches at a time. The pulleys work by inserting the screwdriver next to the gray tab and pushing it away from the rope. Pulling on the side support pole to relieve pressure on the rope makes it easier to push the tab and will give you better control on the amount of rope that comes through the pulley. Once the eye bolts on the bottoms of the side support poles are about 3/4 of the way across the aluminum channel, most of the Yome components should be at an ergonomic height for removal. 2. To begin to remove the roof covering and supporting hardware, first detach the overhang eye bolts from all 8 top plate poles. Then slide the overhang poles to the side to remove them from the cable and roof covering. 3. Detach the roof covering from the roof rafter extension channel by removing the bolt and nut on the end of the channel. Note, swinging the extension channels up will allow you to do this more easily. 4. Push the roof covering fabric up on one side and remove the roof vent by taking off the garnish, removing the thumb screws, and sliding the vent up until its bolts are clear of the roof. 5. Remove the bolts that attach the turnbuckles above the tension ring to the roof support ring attached to the roof covering. You can do this by hand or with 2 9/16 inch wrenches. This will leave the roof covering free from the Yome frame. 6. Remove the overhang cable by unhooking one end of the cable from the quick link. Then detach it from the roof rafters by removing the bolts that are securing it in place. 7. Make sure that the roof covering is totally dry, and then you can remove it from the frame and fold it away for future installation. Begin by folding one side of the roof covering in towards the center. Fold that same side in half again. Continue folding towards the center until half of the roof covering is the width of the plywood roof support ring and the fabric is resting on top of the ring. Repeat this folding process on the other side of the roof covering, with the final fold resting on top of the fabric already on the ring. Next, roll both ends of the folded roof covering tightly in towards the center until they meet above the plywood ring. Lastly, strap this bundle tightly together on the roof support ring.